Oh, Head of Faith. Speaking of... Well, not speaking of anything in particular. Give me that money. Bunny. Who should be looking over you? Probably my other daughter. Also, I could probably choose the things that you specialize on. I'm not big on diplomatic, to be honest with you. If you are, what are you? Curious. Yeah, I don't know, learning. The other one's kind of below. Learning or whatever, do diplomacy. It's all different stuff to do in the end. Bunny, you are rowdy and forgiving, and you're going for intrigue? Good, because I like intrigue on the girls. It just feels right. Is that bigoted? Probably. My plight, thanks for the dosh. Piety is there to be liquidated into money. Speaking of, I should definitely spend it on something. Could host another feast, could go on a pilgrimage in 5 years. I don't have enough knights, frankly, and I could certainly stand to bring in more. If they're really, really good, I could think to land them to make them stick around, but that's me assuming their kids will be better. Which they may not be. Oh, I got somebody here that's a delicate little number. You aren't worth anything to anybody, I'm afraid. And you're not even wrong religion, so I can't do anything with you. Well, off you go. I'll get a hook on you. I'm sure I can put it to use someday. There's no point having you around otherwise. Has he managed to break the game yet? Well, I did something pretty good with regards to grabbing mayoral money. So if there's ever a republic who has too much money, then I can take care of it. Messenger pigeon. Give it a go. Austria, yeah, no thanks. He dismisses the bird trainer. Oh well. Not helping us there. Dimitritas just had something built up. Could upgrade those wooden barracks to give me even more levies. It makes things that I don't use better, which is a bit of a shame. But we'll do it anyway. Got to invest that money in myself. Another siege won. In fact, the whole war is won, so I think we could just ging hame, as they say. Uh-oh. No, it's not won. Oh, okay. Well, I'll get that siege done, then it's won. This siege that I won't help you with, but 2 months is plenty of time. CK was never his thing, he's still learning. Don't expect some DDR exploits, says Sicko. That's right. I mean, this is not a game I'm good at. I'm not even competent at it. But it's a game that I'm thoroughly enjoying. Alright, that war's as good as won, and hopefully I get some goodies out of it. Now, what I wonder is there a way to quickly see all the people in my realm and their money? Because it doesn't show money here. Maybe I could get a mod that shows their money. Because what I'd be looking for are mayors that have a lot of dosh. Is there a hotkey for going back? Yes, actually, a convenient one. B for back. So what I don't like that it resets the positions on these, though. So if there's ever one that's hoarding money, I'll be there to grab it. Whoa, what was that on you? 395. So if I really wanted the money out of you, I'd be able to take it. Because I could... Whoa, nice learning. Shame my brother is better. No, not my brother. I'm thinking of stewardship. Because I can imprison them, revoke their titles, and then set them free by getting their hook, invite them back, imprison them again, and take all their money with a banishment. That's as good as I've gotten to breaking the game with my own head. But I would need to find somebody with lots of money to make that worth my while. And that's what I did. Early on in this campaign I was doing god-awful because I was single-mindedly trying to grab the mayor of one of these places because he had way too much money. I did eventually get him, and I squeezed out over 1100 gold out of him. And since I've been impoverished for a lot of the time, that's been really rather good. It's just a case of, I mean, look at that. They keep building up all the money in these baronies and whatnot, and that's money that should belong to me. This game makes making money feel so much better than in EU. It's kind of outrageous. Look at this guy in Kos. He's making too much money. And I believe it gets handed down to the next guy. The real thing is if I figure out how to steal all the Pope's money. All of it. You can ransom... Who's this kid? Did I win a battle or something? I mean, this kid's a walking sack of money. So, yes, I think I will take that 120. About that kid, actually. County and county. Granddaughter, granddaughter. No wonder you're the heir, aren't you? No, primary heir is the granddaughter, not the... So, yeah, well, whatever. Anyway, you're walking money, so there you go. And I can declare war on that duke for Count Michael's claims. Count Michael, is that the guy I gave some crummy land to here? No. Count? Ah, there's my count. Yeah, you're that guy I brought in and landed just so I wouldn't have to worry about stuff. And it seems that you're improving control. Increase control in county. Yeah, so you're obviously... Yeah, there's the thing. Each people that I set to those, they have their own court that can do that kind of stuff for them. Anyway, you have claims over there which I could fight for, but I'm honestly not interested. I'm interested in your stuff on Crete. An agent's joined our scheme, which is lovely. And look at that. All that war score, all that prestige. Getting drawn into wars can be really good if you're going to win. If you're not, then God, what a pain it is. We become illustrious. Imagine that. That's pretty good for what was... oh, we're still insignificant, but we used to be obscure. Still slightly better than base origin. Right, barely used trail. It's so tragically often, but that child is now a mangled corpse. The existence of any scheme remains unknown. I get stressed out for killing a kid. However, now, next in line is... There we go. The son matrilineally betrothed to our daughter, Ziri. So Ziri will go on to get the Duchy of Crete. Which means we will go on to get the Duchy of Crete. Somehow. I still haven't worked out that part. I honestly can't remember how that goes down. I had problems with Ireland because I couldn't piece it together. But the more often I do it, the more it'll come together. So, Crete is taken care of. Achaia is still not. Achaia is allied to Crete. So that's a bit of a shame. Couldn't we just kill somebody for that? I mean, if I killed you... Oh, and that would be very easy. I kill you, I remove Achaia's alliance, and then I fight Achaia. I don't have Cassus to do so, but I could invent Cassus to do so. God, I put you there to mate, and you're not bloody mating. Maybe I should just get a claim on something here, but I don't want it for myself. What does matrilineal betrothed mean? It means the children will be of the house of the woman, not the man. So, this guy is of House Aaron Shahik, but the princess is of House Naxos. The children will also be of House Naxos. Okay, we're getting ill. My servants will search for a possible court physician. I have a court... Where'd my court physician go? I had that awesome... dude. Oh god, I married him off, and then he didn't become a physician anymore? Yeah, I'm still unsure where Frenchman is, actually. He was really good. He died years ago, Jake. Ah, damn. How dare they? Right, well this is an interesting decision here because we are at a point where it's not that bad that we die. Okay, well maybe it is bad. You're still a child. I should live on a bit longer. And I want a duchy to give to you so that you don't take the duchy of Naxos. But you'll probably take it anyway, won't you? Well, in any case, let's get that physician. Frenchman was your friend. You can check that. Well, no. No, he wasn't. I thought he was, though. Right. Do we have somebody that's very learned or not very learned? Let's take the super learned one. Only 24. Oh, no. Only 30, though. Sweet. It's only $60 to make ourselves feel better. That's well worth it. When death of natural cause is a year away, you'll receive a warning. Ooh. That sounds useful. Know thyself. Even worse, lie down on my bed, offer her hands. She rubbed and slapped my palms until they were red, and then repeated the treatment on my soles. An odd procedure, did nothing to improve me. In truth, I feel worse. Worsened disease symptoms. Mind and body, oh my. I should take care of myself a bit better. Journaler for learning and stress loss. Nope, being athletic's really good for you, so go for that run. You gained the trait athletic. Oh, we're gonna live forever. Although, you know, we are ill. Quite horribly ill, in fact. But we'll be able to deal with that. All that drunkenness catching up with us. An athletic learned man. When warning event fires, note the date. I don't think there's any UI indicator of when you're going to die. Alright, so I'm going to miss it then, no doubt. Oh, you got some land, some dotted about land there. I'd still like some reason to fight Achia, and these two mating would be that reason. But I can't press your claims if you're being this useless. Athletic is ridiculously good. Prowess, health, and stress loss, all very good. I got a little bit stressed there. Wasn't I wanting to go on another pilgrim? No, I want to extort my subjects. Where are they? Let's extort them before I die. I'm loyal. I pay my dues, says my mayor. Do you really now? Consider it a little extra test of loyalty. Don't worry. I'll have everyone pay. Yes, the fact that I don't have any tyranny means that I'm not using it enough. Excellent. Get dreadful. Liking that money coming in. It also gives you a decision to lose more stress. It's one of those de-stressing traits. Yeah, wasn't there one? Yeah, work off some stress. You gain sweaty stench for general opinion loss. I do have a bit of stress, but that's not a big deal right now. If it does get worse, we can do more. Search for a physician? We have a physician. Unless they love to keep dying. Alright, I'm relatively happy with how things are. I don't like how banged up we are. I want to piece our land together here. Matthias, what have you done? Bad things, I see. Would it kill you, Byzantine Emperor, to hand this land over to me? You really shouldn't have it. Hopefully it breaks apart on your succession, but not enough bad things happen to the busy man himself. Then there's you. I still need to take care of you. That's still my nephew. Over there. I have no casus belli on him. I would sure love a reason to. Incidentally... Oh, right, the betrothed can marry. Oh, God, yeah. I'm struggling to remember how this one went. You, I married into something or other. Yeah, the problem was you. The problem was Moesia. Which is still... still through marriage dealing with me. And that was to keep one of you from spawning heirs. You're only third in line, Ilko. That's not good enough. You have no children. In fact, you're unmarried. You are unlikely. Oh wait, chance of children medium? He's 68. Oh dear lord. Well, I mean, do it anyway. Maybe I could just get you and all of you murdered. I want to rise to the top here, don't you know? The spirit is willing, evidently. Right, I'm still trying to think what to do with you. But I should have the ability to buy a claim off of you. I would quite like a claim on... Claim on what exactly? Give it pause so I can actually pay attention to this. Duchy of Epirus? That's a big duchy. Holy moly, yes, I'd like that. How are you doing for friends over there? No friends! At all. Oh my, well, I think you'll find the Duchy of Epirus is now mine. Costs a lot of piety. I have a lot of piety. I'm a pious man. And that's a duchy that I can give to my son there. Well, if I revoke. So, Duchy of Epirus, unpressed claim, and then I press it immediately. Here we go, says Mort. I hope he's not meaning I'm about to make a terrible mistake here. But we'll do it anyway, and hopefully we don't die in the process. And then we declare war for my claim. Very expensive, but I'm so much better than you. And that'll expand us quite a lot. Good. You used to be my friend for so long, but now the shoe is on what you might call the other foot. Now, I could bring you in as well. It only costs prestige, and I have loads of prestige, and it's not like that passes on to my next, so the way I see it, it should be spent, and it will be spent. High time we get some proper expansion going. Been loving the CK3 content from Jake recently, says Jongers. You and me both. This game is so much fun. It's like a breath of fresh air. You don't even think it's a Paradox game when you're playing it. Did that sound cruel? I didn't mean to be cruel. I'm just saying for a Paradox release, it is head and shoulders above the competition. Oh god, I still haven't sorted these out. What the hell am I doing with Onagers still? Okay, after this war, I swear, I'm gonna fix my armies. Now, there's a problem with attrition, obviously. I need to go and deal with that. I'll take over these mountains nice and... Hold on, your capital's down there, isn't it? Then down there I shall go. Oh wow, you kicked the bucket the moment I declared war? Have some decorum, laddie. Oh, I actually get attrition moving in there directly, so I need to take this first. See that raise local army button, Jake? No, I don't. A troubling translation? Oh, well, I'm really good at learning. Look to the scriptures for guidance. Nope. I can improve my court physician's learning by 2 and gain 300 lifestyle experience. I also need myself a new chancellor. I've been struggling on chancellors for a long time. But now we have our countess, who I don't even remember existing. 16, you must have recently come to power. There you go, you lucky dog. I figured it out, says Lynx. Imprison, abduct a mayor, banish them, profit. Kind of. They have to be unlanded for you to banish them. And if you unland them whilst they are your subject, then they leave your court. So you need to have them in your court and unlanded and in your prison, then you can banish. Ilko was out playing with a bow and he ran into a wounded doe. He'd not hesitate in the slightest to bring it down. Ambition for Ilko. Oh, that's my quick one. Betrothed to somebody far too old. You need ambition to plow her senseless and bring out those kids. Good on you, though. Well, at least those onagers are still actually doing something. Ah, bon appetit! Another one bites the dust. I forget why I killed you, though. Seriously, why did I kill you? Ah, yes! No, wait, why in the world did I kill you? I'm no longer ill. Yeah, right. I'm trying to get myself into the line here. Am I? Am I really? What the hell's going on in Achia? I wanted to remove Achia's alliance. So, since I have tons of piety and I'm feeling better, I'm going to buy a claim from you as well. Probably for the entire Duchy of Achaia. Yeah, I'm thinking all of Achaia should belong to us. Gotta put that piety to use. Are there Betty betrothal options for your heir now? My son and heir and ward is betrothed to you. That keeps our alliance with Moesia, which isn't too shabby. Unfortunately, he's not really in line for it. What I would think's better is... Wait, I can break that betrothal, right? Costs me prestige, but that's worth doing it. But I'd also lose my alliance, wouldn't I? An alliance with them is pretty useful, because they are swole as all hell. So I don't really want to break that. Although I could make it by marrying off. No, you don't have any sons for me to marry? Seems not. Alright, it's probably better that way. I see you're taking care of the Palais before they have any ideas of claiming the Biz Rome. I'm just doing our thing. I'm not too worried about Byzantium. Byzantium is simply a vehicle for us to expand. I don't want to become Byzantium. I want to stop my empire on this side of the Bosphorus, although this is part of Naxos. Nothing I can do about that. Yeah, being a nerd does help you buy your way into land, provided you have the piety to pay for it. And we're rather pious. Devout servant. Almost a paragon of virtue. And we're living for a long time. 48 and still going strong despite being a drunkard. New Naxos is under siege. Oh no. Stone of glass. Get money, lose stress. Learning experience. Do I even want much more learning experience? Honestly, not really. What's better is to always have money. We'll die eventually anyway, right? Yeah, well, actually, if I don't want more learning experience, why am I still here? I should shift my focus elsewhere. Like some natural dread. Any good early stuff here? Yeah, befriend is always nice. I don't need more fertility, that's for sure. We want less of that. Medicine focus. Well, we're on medicine focus to get that extra health boost, which I suppose is quite good in itself. You know what? Who knows? We might live forever and really get whole of body. And we at least want our heir to come of age. Why is this proceeding so fast? I'll take care of you. Yeah, no thanks. Not into Hungarians right now. I will be someday, though. Something about this paused banner just doesn't pop to me. Like, it's hard for me to notice that I'm paused. I'm often sitting looking at going, yep. But nope. It can be right in my blind spot someday. And I think I have a massive blind spot compared to most people. Just a hunch. Are you movement locked? Good. Time to die. You're going to have your recent thingamajiggered now. Task aborted. You can no longer increase control in a place, then increase control in another place. Seriously, I got a lot of places I need more control over. Oh, I've actually got absolute authority there. Do I actually have more places I need control over? We've managed to get a lot of it back, actually. That's very nice. Good, we've been struggling for control for some time. But I might work on Neopataras at this point. You're not the only one who considers a pause indication not that noticeable. Yeah, it would be nice if it kind of, I don't know, darkened the whole screen with a border or something. Okay, our advantage is massive, courtesy of the... Oh, please tell me my son didn't come of age during this time. No, I would have had an announcement about that, right? Good. I gotta remember to check that when they come of age. Who is this? Who am I fighting? Why am I fighting two different people? They had this ally that I don't even remember them having. You must have made this during the fight. Because they sure weren't there before. Doesn't matter though, they all die the same before me. Then after me. But mostly before me. Victory! Quite a staggering victory, honestly. I can get down there, but there's attrition because I haven't taken the Barony of Irate yet. So we shall. Bleeding out. Oh my. My courtier and court physician's nowhere to be found. And this poor, severely injured, aspiring Blademaster bastard is dying in front of me. A wandering, cowardly knave. This is my patient, and I have all the learnings to do this. Although I could become friendly with my own patriarch. Which would be quite good. You get a oh no, I just get a strong hook on you. Sit there and bleed out for a while. I'm thinking about this. What would I do with you as a friend? I don't know, but it couldn't hurt to be friendly with you, and it's not a lot of stress. Couldn't have done it without you, my good friend, and you're useless to me. You don't even have money for me. We did get that perk though. Wash those hands and iron constitution. That's just disease resistance and fertility. Well, let's wash those hands then. Get that done. Although I could have gone for faithful and do some stuff down here. Doesn't seem a need for it right now. I'm accepting that I'm old and dying. Alright, bring those walls down. I got a war to win here. Patriarch with 2 sins, nice. Hey, listen. He made up for it in the practical exam. Inherit titles, declare war, call allies into war. No, we don't need more allies involved in this war, I'm quite certain. Achia, on the other hand, they're still allied with... Oh, that's a nobody. Well, I'm definitely taking you on next. The Countess is not somebody worth caring about. They aren't giving me war score, but I will win the war just by taking this. As for you, Countess, you got a fair bunch of money on you, don't you? If you... Ooh, 130 for ransom, though. Yeah, if you want to pay everything to get out of here, be my guest. Love ransoming people for money. Runt Puppy can marry. I'm well aware of that. I just don't have anybody I really want to marry her to right now. Wait, 50? We agreed on a lot more than 50. What the hell? How'd she scam me? She was my own prisoner. I got myself a bunch of prisoners here. What's going on with you? You could be ransomed for 112. Yeah, I mean that. Now I will actually take all that money. Or I could just take the favor and... Nah, take that. Are you also of the same... Right, you can't afford it, but I'll take the favor and come for the money later. Or I'll just hold on to you and come for the money later. What a great deal out of this. Paid 0 to me. Okay, I think the tooltip's bugged. I'm certain I got the money. Has happened, seen bugs. I'd say I got 0 gold. Well, it just did, but I certainly got more. Right, this is fairly well fortified, but we'll still have it down in a few months. And my allies making sure that New Naxos is protected. Oh man, all of my wars have been so much easier after I moved my capital off of Naxos onto New Naxos. Because Crusader Boats 2 just has it in for me, I think. Although, you know, if you get annoyed by a mechanic like that, that almost certainly means that it can be used against the game as well. Still fighting, are we? Oh, good job, good job. That's my wife. My blind 51-year-old Reveler wife. It's victory for Tanner. Wait, I wanted the siege done. I wanted to capture people. I don't think it's going to give me an opportunity to do that, though, unless I assault the fort nice and swiftly. 19 days. We'll give it a go. Goodbye, my levy, but I want to capture people. Rhodes got their fields. Lovely. And me, I got a prisoner. I knew it. Captured the ant. Wait, the ant? She looks awfully young for an ant, but, you know. That is money and a half. This Duke's got the dosh for us. Knew it was worth it. Ransom that, win the war, take the everything, claim Achaea and keep on going. A good deal? A good deal. Jake, this war won't end when you control the war until you enforce. No, I've had stuff automatically end on me. Right, you get Duchy, County, Bishopric, City. Countess of Alexandria becomes your vassal. That's just as well because she's about to I'm about to get a hook on her. So be it. Now you're not stuck in some other god-awful war, are you? Oh no. Wait, what's going on here? Jake needs to stop and think what's going on here. I got you as a vassal, but I got a bunch of other lands for myself. That's strange. I guess some of these were your personal holdings before, if I had to guess. Yeah, 8 out of 8. Where's the duchy, though? Ah, I can usurp. No, I have the duchy, right? Yeah, so you come to me as my duchy. Great. Do you have any ill feelings about that? You probably do. Honestly, I would like to take this away from you. I'd like to revoke that title, but it is... Oh, she's a known criminal, so it's not tyrant. She would rise up against me, or I could get a hook and do it for free. Do I really want that, though, for myself? Or would I rather grant the duchy to somebody else and have you... Jake, you promised you'd fix your army. I'm getting there. I will definitely forget it. Right. I'm still not good at this part, but let's try harder. Duchy. Great. Lovely. But I wish to grant this duchy to my son. Not that one, not Ilko, but the other son, Shalui. Shalui gets the... Well, he gets all of this stuff, really. Duchy of Epirus, both those counties, and hopefully that keeps him off of Naxos for a bit. Promises, yeah, sure. Let's do this, because I don't think I need any more of that. Right, there we go. Now my own son is my vassal, and that makes this stuff easier to notice. And then I lost this girl as my own vassal. However, I can still... Oh, she's making not much money at all. I'll keep my hook on her. Never know when you're going to need that. Also, hopefully you keep that for a while. You are ran by my son, who I have a hook on, so I wish to use that to modify the feudal contract. Is Epirus full of money or full of levy? When do you ever truly know? Well, whatever the case, I'm still going to modify that contract because I want more out of it. No, I do it through you. Here we go. Modify. Extra high taxes, please. No, sire. Because I won't have that hook for much longer. I might as well put it to use now. Could do that. That's a bit of tyranny, but you know what? Might as well put tyranny to use now. Keep you weaker. Now, here's my question. Does that stop the succession from falling apart, or particularly Naxos? You still get Naxos. I wish I could just give everything to Ilko, but Ilko's still not getting Naxos. So I'm going to take Achaia and give it to you as well. Surely you won't get a third duchy, because too many duchies is a bad hit. Achaia have lost their really strong ally because of my incessance on murder. Now all they have is Count Nobody over there. Ah man, that Naxos grows ever stronger. So I'm going to take this and give it to the same son again, Shilui. Shilui needs a better person married, and I want some more I want better breeding opportunities for you. So for the first time in a long time, we're actually going to go, yes, fertile, inheritable traits, and I want gain on prestige. So we could have comely, quick, hale, and pretty. Pretty, you say? Diplomacy, fertility, intelligence. Although if they're both intelligent, that's a lot more likely that they will become intelligent. Also, I get some horrible alliance with... Who the hell are you? Yeah, could we not? Got a comely lady there. What if we look at all of these and go for... If there's somebody who is, say, a genius, that'll go well with your intelligent part. Oh, albinos. Unfortunately, you're a bit old for me. Ah, here we go. I don't know where this is. Some lovely geniuses out there. Genius is such a good trait. And now we're starting to get to a bit of the old and crumbly. I like the look of that albino, but she's too old. I certainly like robust. Ah, an alliance with Pistia. Pistia are looking like they're in a bad state there. But I could always help them out. I'm very powerful myself. Prince Shilui loses 100 prestige, but I think that's worth it for... look at that. We got an extra up arrow. Both parents have this trait. It will get inherited. The trait might intensify. Shilui is smarter than most. That sounds good. So, excellent. Unfortunate for me, Shilui is not the main heir, but let's get that, that trait bred in. Now, I said I'd sort my armies. I'm finally going to sort my bleeding armies. Although I am going to fight Achaia. Onagers, no. Just no. Destroy them all. Onagers are crap compared to mangonels. Let's increase the size of our mangonels. Let's get extra bowmen, because I really do believe in bowmen. Light footmen? Nah. Cataphracts. I've been told these are amazing. Cataphracts counter archers. They're good in plains and dry lands. They're useless in mountains and hills. They cost a lot. They cost a hell of a lot. They're going to cost me so much even if I'm not using them. But it's hard to deny that 120 attack. Alright, well, I'll create some of those just to have them around, but holy moly, that cost. And I wouldn't mind having a few more light footmen. Taiga, jungle, and forest, they're extra good, but unless there's something else better to have. Pikemen are good at mountains and hills, which is something that we often find ourselves in. And they counter heavy cavalry. War elephants have 250. Elephants weren't used that extensively in combat. Alright, I'll believe in this. Although maybe I want even more mangonels because tearing down walls feels good. Very good. Yeah, what the hell, have even more of them. It's not like I don't have the money and I do want to win the fights. Okay. Okay. There we go, alliance formed, but most importantly, the traits are going. Now, sometimes I worry a bit about the real heir. That's not the real heir. You are the real heir. The one that I didn't give land to, but you will get land. You're only quick, and she's not doing anything for us. We're betrothed. And that's to maintain an alliance with Moesia, who are doing very well. The odds of us getting onto the throne with you in Moesia, not good. Very not good. I'd have to kill 2 kids here. And one of them I can't currently murder. The other one, the odds aren't looking good. But we could try. Because getting you up and on there would be amazing, Ilko. So let's give it a go. Let's have our Spy Master help out. And let's see who wants to join in. Oh, well, look at that Spy Master. And if the Spy Master will join in on this one, they'll join in on the other one. Get killing. Oh, they might get joined in. No babies yet. I can't murder you until 26, but that's only a short while away. This duke will cause you serious problems. Just disinherit your younger duke's son. Really? I mean, I've had multiple sons before. And look, my brothers are still doing good. This brother's amazing. He is the best steward I could ask for. He likes me. And this guy's just an idiot. He stands there, he provides me levies, it's all good. I don't think that having all these brothers is that big of a problem. So, oh, also, thanks for reminding me, I want absolute crown authority in 3 years. Ziri, you need a guardian. A good Greek guardian, of course. Ah, how about my own daughter? Now, Achia, I need your land. I'm going to buy your claim on the Duchy of... It was Achia that I was after, right? Yeah, nice big place to have. Unpressed claim. Well, that claim's about to be very pressed, my friend. Nice. Vastly inferior is what I like to see, but I will still call in allies because I'm not the best at these things. Specifically, I'm going to call in my lovely wife. Call to war. I mean, it costs prestige, but what doesn't? And although we sorted out our army, they sure haven't reinforced a bit, so maybe I shouldn't have rejigged it just yet. But we did. Achia. You gotta go down, but how? Well, where does it all connect? Probably raise them here and march down here. And yeah, I still don't see the raise all of your army in one place button. All I do is click here, do this, do that. Hold on, now I see raise local army. Well, I want them all anyway, so bring it on. Uh-oh. My blind wife also wants help fighting this guy again? Oh, but you're attacking him. Well, sure, I mean, I'll join in. Anything for my beloved wife. But, you know, my war takes precedence, obviously. Obviously. Right, that's the first place it needs to go. Visions of the Divine. Lifestyle experience. And I'm pretty clever, so I shall, of course, persuade him. Whoa. You try to right-click this thing away, but then your armies just fly away there. Who inherits the wife's duchy when she dies? Will it join your kingdom? Yes. The heir is my heir. So when Ilko comes to power, he gets all of Dyrrhachion as well as Naxos. Pretty good. Unfortunately, it's a bit outside the kingdom, so I would really like to form an empire so I can have kingdoms under me. And forming an empire takes quite a bit, doesn't it? Is it even an option here? Is it Dynasty of Many Crowns? No, it is not. How do I even form an empire? You can't form an empire when you're not independent. Gotcha. Good point. But I'd still like to see the options. Ah, look at them on their way onto a boat. God knows where they're going. Probably New Naxos yet again. Gotta keep an eye on my sons, make sure they're not of age, or else bad things will happen. You're on martial education because you're bossy. No, no, and no. Oh, but I can't change that because I'm not your... not the one looking over you. Or am I? I am looking over you. Why can't I change your focus? Because you're not part of my realm, that's why. You're your own vassal. You're your own man. Makes me proud, but also makes me sad. It's a shame. I'd hope I'd have the vassals as part of my court, but evidently not. Okay, he wants to come and die in New Naxos. Good for me. Bring in all your friends, every last one of them. I'll slaughter you all. Once I've done this siege for myself, of course. Oh man, it feels like chalk and cheese compared to the earlier fights, doesn't it? This is amazing. And we've got somebody who looks like they're worth some money to me. 140, yes please. God, war has never been so profitable. And we could demand payment from this old coot. I'm surprised he lived long enough to be able to give me the money. But you better believe it. I come knocking every 5 years saying, where's my bloody money? Who's this? I can imprison them lawfully. Why? Well, I might succeed. You're unlanded with a whole bunch of claims up there. That's cool and all, but I don't want to expand up there. Your spouse is in debt. Well, you know what? If I can imprison you for being a known adulterer. Yeah, well, let's add to the extortion-based economy that we have here. Justice. Good. That's quite funny. Anyway, I'm not a monster. I'm going to... Holy crap! Your liege wants to... Your giant liege! Oh my gosh! Roll this back a bit. You are my... Wait, no, what? Where's this giant man coming into everything? Oh, your republic, you have this. Not to mention a fat stack of cash. Holy Christ. What did I do? Rob you of your dinner? Fee-fi-fo fumble. Open up your wallet. Oh, the extortion-based economy. Keeping me lush. Can't even upgrade anything here. Obviously can't upgrade that stuff since it's being burned to the ground. County of Thalassia could do with some something a little extra. I'm thinking pastoral lands. Oh, we're already building. We're still building. There is roads, of course. Just build up those pastures a bit more. Naxos. Still building there. He keeps hoarding shekels and hates to spend it, says Gogies. Why is that a problem, right? I can buy all the mercs if a war goes wrong. I can invest where I want, when I want. Yeah, I know I'd have more money if I just invested a bit faster, but take it easy, right? CK is not a game you have to play well. CK is a game you gotta enjoy, and I'm enjoying it. Oh, you try to run. You try your damnedest to run. No, actually, they have a lot more men-at-arms than I do. Light skirmishers. Skirmishers, eh? Bowmen counter skirmishers, and I have 400 of those, so eat it. Chances are even. Watch me melt these buggers. I'm defending in mountains because it's my fort. Commander Marshal. Yeah, you guys are already dead. I'd like to help my wife in her war so I can get some prestige, but I also want to win this county. It should be a pressed claim now, right? Because I'm fighting for it. No, it's unpressed. What if I die whilst at war? Does it remain unpressed? I actually don't know that and would love to know that. Well, that's really unfortunate for you. And we captured somebody. Somebody who looks like they'd be well worth some money on the way out. All the while, I continue down through Achia. It was not what Draghi was expecting to find by spying on the secret conversations, but this, learning about Serapion's illicit relationship does not hurt. A courtier in your court. Perhaps this can help me. Well, you seemed like an unimportant courtier. But if we have blackmail, we must blackmail. Get those hooks, you might have money someday, you low-born scum. I could actually invite you to my court if I truly wanted to, using this hook of mine, but I mean, why? You're 60 years old, you're already dead. Spending all money right away leads to glorious moments of, oh my god, I need money right now. It's entertainment. This is true, but I play for my entertainment, not yours. See, my wife is doing well in her war. Hope she doesn't call me out for not helping her. Had the AI do that during the Alba game. Comes pressed once you finish the war without losing it, says Alteran, i.e. white peace makes it a pressed claim. Cool. Also, that's one more stepping stone out of the way for getting my my heir next in line. And I mean, ooh, look at that. Eelco's right there. If we just take care of this countess, and we can start that in March this year, before you have any babies, please don't mate. Yeah, of course, this was my plan all along, and it's actually working here. So I married this old bloody geezer to this tight young thing here, knowing that surely he'd be pushing rope for years. He'd never be able to sire an heir out of the two of them. So that keeps her from getting pregnant and keeps her in the firing line for dying. Whew, I knew past Jake was doing future Jake a favor after all the horrible things he's done for future Jake. Ah. Just need March to come so I can kill her. Can't believe you can get on a boat from there. Where can you even sail from that? Notable guest with another claim on the Duchy of Crete. Well, Crete just happens to be Ziri's place to take over. How you doing, Runt Puppy, by the way? Well, you never inherited the genius traits, so you're a waste of time. Never trust past Jake. Yeah, I'm sure there's something bad about it. Chateaus have been erected. I can build new things. Naxos's tents could be better. I do like my archers being better. And what else could we have here? More pastoral lands, more farms, more hunting grounds. A trade port seems fitting for Naxos, so we'll erect that. I'm notably not doing much with this land, but we do have absolute control over it, so perhaps I should consider. The trouble is, you know, I've got 8 domain holdings, great. That's because my stewardship's pretty good. If I get somebody else that's not very good, they're going to be down at 6 or even 5. And I'd hate to dish out these lands that I've built up so much. I can take them back, sure, but it's still a bit of a moment. Farms and fields, a trade port combo, nice for developing the county. Am I still developing with you? You're developing new Naxos still. It's got 21 development, that's pretty great. Although I don't know what development really does. Taxes increased by 10, levies increased by 10, that's pretty pathetic. However, I hear that that really helps with innovations. Is it the innovations it helps with? I don't know. Holy Christ, I just realized how good his current character is, says Lynx. It was a long way to get this good, even though we started with genius. Yeah, we started really stressed because we started our career in jail with a blind wife. But hey, despite being blind, plugged out 5 kids, 2 of them sons. Helps with cultural advances. Doesn't it take the average development? So Greek should actually be pretty good. It does, but it's the average development. Okay, so me doing this doesn't matter, but developing the Highlands matters a lot, because there's not a lot of Greek, I assume. I mean, otherwise, I could have your... Oh man, look at those taxes, 13%. That would be nice. Maybe once you're done with that, I'll put you back onto taxes, because you are good at it. Highlands don't have a lot of Greek, no, but it would be good for the Gaelic. High development helps with innovation progress. Average dev is what counts, and every little bit helps. Then other people should be doing stuff, not all me. Oh my, this Duke is looking for another smackdown. You want to try and de-siege it that badly? Be my guest. You're going to die. I've captured your sister. It's still not anything worth war score here, but it sounds like... Oh, you won't accept. What about for a little favor, Count Theodoros? What's this? Greedy, so you won't take that. But for a cheeky little favor, surely you wouldn't leave me hanging on that. A good deal. Hey, you want to fight in plains? You be my guest with that. The little gourmand, burying his face in food. The only talking he did was asking for serving after serving. No, no, no. My heir will not be a glutton. Impatient? Shy? No. Ah, man. Gluttonous isn't good. Impatient? Probably alright. Learning takes a hit, but... I mean, gluttony's god-awful. Shy is the worst, though. And it being a sin is all the worst. Good thing you were my ward. Uh-oh, I'm gonna get critical with stress over this. Why did I not take that run? I need to work off that stress. Can I do it now? Well, that's useful. Wait right there, son. I go and run around outside, and then I tell him to become impatient. Is Shy getting changed? Because surely, I recall it being said that it was discussed in the forums and they acknowledged that it was god-awful, but I might have missed that. Can you buy weak hooks at a profit? I'm not sure you could buy hooks, but you can make them up. Enemy combatant captured. Your liege is a little kid. Well. Unimportant courtier, unfortunately. Are you any good at anything? The answer is kind of. Average prowess. You're going to be one of my knights. Also, let's continue on with our siege here. We take the mainstay over there. I'd like it if somewhere here I could force him to be a knight, but it doesn't. Watch your step now. He's Orthodox, he's Greek, he's alright. But what was his name? Marcos. Marcos is forced to be a knight. Prisoners can be ransomed. Yeah, but I want more money out of you. And I don't even recall getting you. But it looks like there's more money to be had. It's dear too. How adorable. Wish you could get both, but that would probably be quite unbalanced.